Newgent, chef, dietitian, and cookbook author. And what I want to make for you today is a really delicious parfait that you can eat for breakfast. And why it's so delicious is because it has 3 types of chocolate in it. So how I'm going to do that is I'm starting with 3 different bowls that each have 1/3 cup of plain zero-fat Greek yogurt. And to make the dark chocolate yogurt, I'm going to dump in here 4 teaspoons of unsweetened cocoa powder. Add just 1 teaspoon of unsweetened cocoa to make the milk chocolate yogurt. And then to make a white chocolate yogurt, I'm going to then use cocoa extract. So yes, you can buy cocoa extract. I think a lot of you probably already have vanilla in your pantries, but probably not cocoa. So we'll go with the cocoa there just to keep it white. So we have 3 different types of chocolatey goodness going here. And to create extra chocolatey goodness, what I want to do is add 1/8 of a teaspoon of cocoa extract to actually all of these yogurts, and even a little bit more to that white chocolate yogurt. Looking good, huh? All right, and then to finish these, I'm going to add a little vanilla extract to this, just to kind of round out the flavors. But then, if you want to go sweet, there's a couple options for sweetness. Oops, a little bit more. All right, another 1/8 teaspoon to our white chocolate. Okay, we have our vanilla extract. And for sweetness, what we can do is a couple different things. If you're trying to watch your calories, we can use a sweetener. This is a stevia-based sweetener, so it's naturally derived. Or you can go with my favorite, honey. But with the yogurt, what I suggest you do is not go too dark on the honey, just because it can overpower it, the light flavor of that yogurt. So about maybe a teaspoon to 1.5 teaspoons of honey in each of these to provide just the right amount of sweetness. The equivalent in a sweetener packet would be 1 sweetener packet in each of these. Now we just want to stir these up, and we're ready then to create our parfait. So for our dark chocolates, this is just going to take about 30 seconds just to get it going. And what it's going to look like is kind of like really, really rich chocolate frosting. But remember, this is a yogurt base, so it still has that desirable tang, and it's going to go really well with 2 ingredients that we're going to add later. One is fresh raspberries. You can use any kind of fruit that kind of pairs well with chocolate, and especially you want to choose one that's in season. So right now I'm going with raspberries. So they're loaded with antioxidants and a great source of fiber as well. All right, so we have good dark chocolate. I was going to say pudding there because it does kind of look like pudding. Dark chocolate yogurt. And now we're just going to mix up our milk chocolates. So just going to be a little bit lighter, but you're still going to notice the chocolatey flavor in here. And last but not least, we're going to do the white chocolate. And I do put that in parentheses because it's not really white chocolate, but it's my kind of white chocolate. It just looks like it's white chocolate, but it has that chocolatey goodness from the extract alone. All right, so now we have our dark chocolate, our milk chocolate, and here is our white chocolate. So lots of different contrasts, but there's so many different Greek yogurts on the market. So if you really were in a rush, you could just choose any kind of Greek yogurt on the market. There's vanilla, there's chocolate, there's combinations, there's all sorts of crazy flavors these days. Now it's time to layer our parfait. So you can do this any which way you want. What I'd like to do is start with the dark chocolate. And why I start with the dark chocolate is because when you eat this, you end with the dark chocolate. So I always try to put my favorite on the bottom. And this is super easy with like a pastry bag, but I just wanted to show you that it's really easy too without that pastry bag. Just have to be a little dainty with it so it doesn't get on the sides of your parfait glass. Oh, just like I did. But it all goes in the same place, so we'll just leave that. All right, so now we want to add some raspberries. Actually, it's going to be easier with my fingers, I think. So we'll go maybe about 2/3 cup of raspberries, not 1/2 to 2/3 cup. You can go a little heavier if you want. I want to save some of these raspberries for garnish at the end. Okay, and now for contrast, what I'm going to do is go with the white chocolate next and top that onto our raspberries. Are you getting hungry? I know I am. All right, there's our white chocolates, and This is granola that we're putting on just to provide a lot of different textures and make it a little bit more breakfast-like. And this isn't just a regular granola, this is actually a vanilla almond crunch oatmeal. So, vanilla almond crunch granola. So it's going to provide extra kind of dessertiness to this. All right, after you add maybe about a half a cup of granola, then we're going to top this off with that milk chocolate yogurt, and we're almost to the very top, and that's how we want it. This is great, huh? Finish with the rest of the raspberries just to garnish, and what you want is a long spoon that you can eat this. Don't want to get a big fat soup spoon, you won't get it down this glass, but you can put this in any kind of glass. I just happen to love this Pilsner style glass. So there you go, a parfait that you can eat for breakfast. I hope you enjoy, and please visit my website at jackienugent.com.